Well, here we are, the Richmond Motor Club 2-day sidecar trial. Once again we're blessed with glorious sunshine. All the competitors and observers dashing about, trying to get themselves organised. A lot of competitors from the Isle of Man this year. I think in all there was about 7 outfits. All the girls enjoying the sunshine. There's Mick Wilk in his trendy gear, telling a tale. Wellies and shorts today, Wilk.
So you put your name down like this.
Do with haircut as well. No socks on. There we have the ACU steward, Ron Winterburn from Bradford. Donald Bridges and passenger from Bradford. Donald looks very pleased. Sid there doing the time checking. Phil Murray, Kevin Cubban from the Isle of Man. And there we have number 8 setting off to the first section. Pete Simpson from Wensley. Landowners field there, Lando owns the field. Number 11, the lady passenger. Steve Iverson still tuning. Nick Rapley, Mannix Devlin from Carnforth. Trials and motocross correspondent, merchants, whatever you call them. And here we are at the first section. Here we have Nick Rapley and Mannix Devlin, 310 Montesa. Find it no problem. Caught 1 or 2 out, but not very many. Webb doing a bit of tuning, Middleham.
Touch cable's gone. Not even in the first section. No.
Throttle cable gone, I think, by the look of it. Colin Bilney and son from Keithley. Get up for a 1. Here we are, section 2. This was very, very difficult. I don't think it was cleaned all day. Here we have Duncan Kirk from Bradford. Nick Rapley and Mannix Devlin again. Trying to get through here, but without success. 3 and then a 5 there, Rappers. Colin Billy again from Bradford. His son in the chair. Very hard this section. I don't think anybody got through it at all. Local lad Chris Fawcett from Mount Canal from Wensley. Dougie Bowman from the Isle of Man. Big stop there, Doug. Ian Wetherill, Colin Wetherill from Midland. Stop. Here we have Jack Matthews with Walter Bullock's passenger Brian Pearce. Unfortunately Walter couldn't ride, so Brian stepped in and rode with Jack for the day. There we have the last man setting off, dynamic Dick Horner, passenger Robert Wood, sporting curly pearl. Here we are at the third group, the Chimneys, scorching sunshine. Very tricky, rocky section this, with England's hardest observer known. He's watching all the time. If you keep going, you sometimes get a 5. Jack Matthews, Brian Pierce, into a quick halt. The bleeding thing's fast, says Jack. Norman Iverson, Richard Kirkbride. This was another very, very tricky section. Well, I don't think it was tricky, I just think it was bloody stupid. George Greenland and Phil Whitlock from Southampton. George and Phil come every year. Somebody there making SH1T fly. Just dug a bit, big deep rut this section, we couldn't get through it at all. Jim Riley from Keithley, 250 Kawasaki. tries to burn it through. Nearly gets out, Jim, but foot short at the end. There we have Duncan Kirk's passenger. Robin Luscombe from Bradford. Here we have Duncan Kirk with what I rate the best sidecar passenger of the trial. Without a doubt. Steve Iveson and passenger. Ken Sayre. Peter Wetherill. No problem. Barry Watson, Ronnie Suttle in a big hurry. Rod and Dave Green from Laban. Ray Sayre, Ron Walker. Ray brought the Triumph out for that weekend. Here we have Chris Fawcett, Malt Canal. Very tricky section this. Chair high camber, then a twist round 2 trees. Section 24. This was not on. This section was just impossible. Nobody got through it at all. Here we have the Fishlock twins. 325 bull taco. Try a new way. It doesn't pay off. Malcolm Ellis and Alan Guest try that to see if they can get through without success. And here are at section 25, the Avalanche. This section's always in the trial and it's very, very difficult. I think this year there was only 2 cleans, and that was by Watson, Suttle and Rapley and Devlin. Here we have Malcolm Ellis attempting. Gets up for a dab, I think. You've got to go fast, and it's that rough, and you just bounce over it. And anything can happen, really. Ken Sayre, P. Wetherill. Bill and Kath Shurris. Now Bill does all sorts of funny things here. His bike starts to go on its own, then stops, then starts again. And Kath just sat down laughing. Straighten you out, Bill. Barry Watson, Ron Suttle. Get up. Have a dab after they get out. Rod Green, Dave Green. Veer off left. Ray Sayre, Ron Walker, 500 Triumph. Well, that's the first day over. Now everybody can get down back to the finish. And there we have Brian Pearce. I think he must be getting ready for the disco. And here we are next morning. The overnight leaders were Melville, Ellis, Watson, Iveson, with 4 marks separating the first 4. So it looks as though we're going to have a close battle today for the first 4 positions. Once again, red hot weather. Sid blowing his whistle. Nobody's very keen on the morning after the disco because headaches and what have you. There's that best passenger again. Malcolm Ellis, Alan Guest. Numbers were reversed on the second day. There we have number 1, Dynamic Dick Horner, setting off, followed by Malcolm Ellis and Alan Guest. No smoking in the woods or anything else in the woods. Stuart Feeney, back of him anyway. Here we are, Agglethorpe Wood, section 4, very tricky. There we have Martin Ratcliffe from Bradford, SWM. Section 6, this was very hard as well. Stuart Feeney from Bradford, as a 5. Dick Horner, Robert Wood. Stops with a smile. Ken Sam, Pete Wetherill. Drifting off to the left. Kenny there, writing fives in peace. Bill and Kath Shirris. 250 Kawasaki. I think they maybe just make it. Very hard observer though is Kenny, so they wouldn't get away with a lot. Rod and Dave Green get up okay here. Good ride by Rod is this. It's a quick prod at the top. Barry Watson, Ronnie Sutton will have a look, then make a feeble attempt at it. Turn round and go backwards. Pathetic. Wilt telling us where I went wrong. Ooh, how's anybody ride with that? Them hanging about. Cover them up. I hope she's not here tonight, she might thump me. And everybody's dashing off now. Some will be going to the section, some will be going to the pub. There we have the results. Computer. Do you have the lads coming back in at the lunch check?
Finding it anyway, all right.
With one or two sort of thirsty comments.
Brad? Gear lever, all off. Has it? Front forks are gone and
Fill it up, Martin. Robin Luscombe, tanking up. Welders and hammers and all sorts going at this lunch check. Norman Iverson and Richard Kirkbride.
Oh, quite well, really. Good.
Ken and Pete.
How's it going, mate?
Glyn ready for a pint, I think. Glyn Iverson from Laban. Sidekick Ian Wetherill and Colin Wetherill. Malcolm Ellis, something wrong with your nose, Malcolm, or is it your tongue? Dick Horner sporting curly perm.
Go on then, Barry. But not so good. Not so good.
And that's not the word.
Right.
Stingray taking his jacket off. Quick plug change on, is it?
Is it going this morning for you then?
Black Jack touring in. Brian. Boiling. Bill and Kath. Wrappers filling up with Coca-Cola. Stuart Feeney setting off on the final leg. Look at where all the alcoholics are. Sat outside the pub. There's the back markers, or front markers, I don't know which. And here we are after dinner. First section after the lunch break. Little section of stream on Braidley. Didn't seem too difficult. That sunshine's still with us. First section over the river on Braidley. This was very hard. I think Mick Wilkinson had something to do with it. Malcolm Ellis and Alan Guest put up a brave attempt, but I don't think they're very successful. Just fell short of the ends cards. Rod and Dave Green from Laban. Make a brave attempt. Bernie Schreiber owner, sporting curly perm still. It's one of the sweat hadn't straightened them curls out, Dick. Beaver. Lad here doing a bit of tuning. Plug by the look of it. Snap-on tools. Dougie Bowman having a breather. Robin Luscombe from Bradford, Suzuki. Gets up this section for a 1. Or a 2. 2 prods, I think, there, Robin. The last section at Bradley. Very hard section, this. 2 cleans all day, I think. That was Watson and Melville. Bill and Kath Shudder. Get through okay for a 1. Watson and Suttle get through okay. Clean. Bruce Melville and Chris Lamb. Eventual winners. Get through okay. Yes, I think they've got that. Donald Bridges gets through for a quick 1 here. Good for Donald, is that? Norman Ives, Richard Kirkbride, just have a quick dab. Here we are at Woodale, another very tricky section with a very hard observer. If you blink, it's a 5. There we have the lads setting off down the lane down to the final group. Steve Ivison's at West Whitton. Here we have the last section. Pete Simpson, Mike Pollard, twisting round this section. Pete just having a quick prod or 2. Yeah, I might just get a 5 for that, Pete. Dick Rampling, Alan Bungray from Southampton. Had a very good ride this year, Dick. He finished 2nd. Which is good for Dick because he didn't profess to be a rock merchant.